The club and Eco Chitty themselves have got a working for home policy on all the staff that can. We still have a member at the ground if people do need to walk up for anything. A lot of our sales are done online, so we are still able to function in that regard. A lot of the food functions at the stadium have now ceased, as well as community work for the time being. As a groundsman, I've done a little bit more work. Where we had a bit of a dry day, we found out the game was off. I verti drained the pitch, and then I hired in a seeder, so I seeded the pitch, and then went on to feed it with seaweed, humic fulvics, and amino acids, and some carbohydrate, just to help new seedlings and the grass that's there, because we've had such a wet time of it. Now it's dried and I've got a bit of time off. I just want to try and get the pitch better for the latter part of the season. We don't know when it'll start again, but as I'm the only groundsman there, we just stopped any of the elderly or vulnerable people that come in just for a chat or come to help around the ground. They're now not allowed, but I literally, there'll be one person in the stadium themselves and myself, so it's not there is more than one person, because you can't have it's against our lone working practice. There's two people at the ground. I'll still maintain the pitch and the surrounding areas. I mean, today, because I've seeded and fed it, I've left the pitch for a bit, and I've done a lot of the servicing and the maintenance work that needs on the machinery, like changing of oils and stuff on the tractors, or checking tines, greasing the verti drainer. Other than that, it'll just be things like going round the pitch, tidying it up, keeping the grass cut until we find out when the season starts. If the season is going to run through the summer and then end autumn time, it may be an idea to possibly look at a small renovation, because we may lose our renovation windows. So that's what I'm looking at, and I've got different plans for any different outcome, but currently it's literally I go from my house, car, work, car, home. I don't really see anyone else, and that's it really. It's just a bit lonely. Yeah, well, where we've had issues, where it's just been so wet, now's the time I can get a better surface and get some more grass in, because there is that window of opportunity. Plus it's better growing, so I can put the seed in now, it will be coming up, and then it needs to be cut and help it fill out with the rest of the pitch. So when they come back to play, where the pitch is a bit, where it's been worn in the winter, grass is kicked out and it's looking sparse in areas, that should all come back in time. So it should have a full 100% coverage of grass. The levels should be better, and the areas around, like the outside, I'll get a chance to trim down, or around the pitch where it starts getting slightly mossy and things, I can hoe all that out. So the presentation of the pitch should be brilliant when they come back to use it. Long term, as far as the pitch goes, there may not be a renovation window this year, so in this break I might do little bits where I've got a few weeks to possibly have a look at the drains that aren't running, possible costs for just turfing and getting the problem areas done now in this 6-week window, and then going forward we might have a year where we don't have a renovation window to take the pitch up, put the pitch down, or regrow a new pitch. So next year or next season, people may be using the same pitches they've used this year, so they'll have to tweak the practices they've done. Obviously there may be build-up of thatch or areas that have held water this season. They'll need to get maybe a bigger aeration program, look at other wetting agents that can take the moisture down, and just try and keep the ground the best they can without having that renovation that they have every year to put everything back really to stage one, where it's perfectly draining. Wonderful. They might miss that, so they're going to probably change slightly how they look after a pitch next year if they haven't got the time for the renovation this year. The industry's fantastic for sharing knowledge with one another, raising spirits, things like that. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's like, well, I'm not in any other industry, but I have worked in them before, but this is definitely the best industry for that. Plus, we all tend to come through it together. We don't hide our secrets from one another. We share any knowledge, advice and things we have. So definitely going forward, we're in the best place for you know, at the end of all of this, however long it may be, is getting through it as industry, helping out one another. Everyone stay safe, try and stick to the guidelines, and if you panic buying nappies and baby wipes, can you stop?